Okay, so now we did that. But what about females, and what about pretty hair that goes long and is luscious and beautiful? Well, we can figure that out too. As I said, hair has weight. Hair is a thing. Let me show you some hair on this ball here. Let's just make this a happy ball. And the hairline will be here. Okay, I'll make this smaller. Okay, so we want a middle part. This is a middle part. And this is the back of the ball here. Make it more like a human head shape, I suppose. Alright, la 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 la. I am very not good at these tutorials, but that's okay because I'm showing you how I draw. Okay, the hairline is here. Okay, so say wind is pushing really, really hard this way, right? Hair is not going to fall flat or be swoopy. Hair is going to go this way. So you have to start drawing some lines that go this way. So this is how hair goes. That one, maybe not so much. So we'll get rid of that. And it still follows the shape of the head because hair grows out of the head, but it still goes this way. So we're having some pretty hair going this way. Going this way. Why it's all the way out here, I don't know. Let's get rid of some of that. And then all hair goes this way. Even the hair that decided it wanted to go this way and droop down will eventually turn and go this way. Like, think Pocahontas. I mean, her hair is not going to be like, woo! It's going to be this way. Alright, so let's minimize this. Minimize, lower the, whatever. You know what I mean. Okay, so... Okay, so the hairline is jaggy. It's not going to be super straight, ever. I mean, if it's super straight, then it's like, why is your hair... Did you shave it like that? Are you one of those weirdos that like to shave their hairlines really straight? That's weird. Okay, so now we have a lady, a cartoon lady, with really luxurious hair. Okay. So... Okay. Yeah, look at this. Check this out. We're just sketching, obviously. But, hair curves upward and then this way. Unless, of course, the wind is blowing kind of downward, in which case it'll go this way. Like down and then phew, because, of course, the wind is a very strong influence. So you just keep going like this, and depending on how your hair ends, it'll be like all jaggy and pretty. So there you go. There's hair blowing in the wind. As I said, hair is a thing. It is an object. When you draw hair, think of it as one thing. One mass. Okay, so trying to figure out how you want your hair to be. So let's draw a head in here, a really crappy head. And this is the circle. I'm lagging a bit. Oops. Okay, and this is the circle where you determine where your features go. Okay, so this is the hairline right here. We like that hairline. That's a good hairline. So in sculpting is actually not too different from actually drawing, of course. Except for the fact that, like, you're working with your hands and it's three-dimensional. So when you sculpt, you take a sheet of clay and you place it in the way that you want it to go. So let's say we want this girl to have straight hair that goes down and is just normal and straight, has nothing special going on with it. And you place this sheet of hair onto your head. And there you go. You have hair. But that obviously either looks like a wig or it looks like plastic or a plastic wig. So it's just on your head and it looks horrible. But then you start giving it more form. So say you want it to be slightly wavy, just to have a little bit of form to it. So then you add in the form by however you want to. You just like, oh, I'm gonna just wiggle it around in there, smooth it in. Okay, so now she has still a block of wavy sheet of clay on her head. So what you do is you start adding detail. So when you're working with clay, you'll add grooves of big hunks of hair in the way that you want it to go. Okay, so now you have grooves of hair. And it looks weird still. But this is the process. You have to lay down the form before you give it detail. Because if you give it detail, then you'll look like an anime character with like the hair everywhere. That doesn't look good at all. And you're like, oh no, this is horrible. Okay, so you don't want horrible hair. You want good hair. So now that you have like these weird grooves of hair, you can start adding detail. And you can start defining it the way you want to. So let's say you want the hair to be a little more wavy at the bottom. You can do that. You can add in some little curls, and you can add in some more lines to determine that it's actually hair and not just a sheet of clay on the top of your model's head. So you can just add in form and volume and different things like that. Whoop, 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 look at it go. Look at, wow. Hot diggity. Okay, so then I'm just going to lower the opacity so I can see when I'm doing a little better and use, like, let's say this red here. And now, as I said, it is determined the hair shape. I'm like out of breath, like why am I like panting here? The hair shape is, of course, determined by the head shape. So her head, I guess, is normal, and gravity is down, obviously. And the only thing defying, see the quotations there, gravity, is the hair here, which is a slightly curly. So let's just add in the details now. Okay, so this hair has a little bit of form to it and lots of detail and texture. So let's say that her hair is medium to thick and slightly curly. Maybe let's say that she has really curly hair and she straightened it and then she went outside and now the ends are curling. Oh no, what a horrible day. Oh well. So we keep going along the part because I determined a middle part. And oh, there's my boyfriend. Okay. Let's tell him that I love him so much. I love you too, sugar cube. Okay. He's not gonna reply. Don't worry about it. Such a cute. Ooh, look at all of that stuff. Lag is great. Okay. So you just determine the outside of the hair, just like you did
with your sheet of clay, and then you fill in the details as you go. So let's like say that I want a big curly Q right here. There you go. Got a big curly Q. And you just keep filling in the stuff and follow the shape of the hair and make it look like it's real, because if you don't, as I said, you'll get those anime characters with the worst hair in the world. You have to forgive me for my line quality because I'm lagging a bit. Okay, so there's the first half of her hair. A little messy, but at least you get the idea. And the other side, okay, so it'll slope up like a little more than over here because you're on the other side and you're looking at it from over here, I guess. So you might see a little bit of stuff. And since it's 3/4 view and her hair is slightly wavy, it'll do this number. You see that? And it'll curl this way maybe. And then you can see all the other hair from over here.